Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tushana. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming. In today's video, we're going to be talking about an issue that a lot of females have, and it is shopping too much. Or some people go the extra mile and call themselves shopaholic. I'm not a shopaholic by the true definition of what a shopaholic is. I don't have a problem. I don't need to see a doctor for it or anything like that. But I love retail therapy like a lot of females. So over the years, I've come up with strategies as to how to prevent myself from overspending or just spending too much on shopping. It does add up at the end of the year. Sometimes it's foolishness. Sometimes we do go and buy stuff and we don't even use it. So I'm going to talk about 10 ways that I've come up with that I've tried and it's proven effective, and it will prevent you from overspending. So if you are interested in seeing this video, continue watching.
Already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body soul got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots, ring body.
Yeah, you know I'm here with Tushana.
The first way how to prevent yourself from buying something that you don't need is keep things in your cart for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, whatever it is. Anything that you're thinking about purchasing, put it in the cart and leave it there for a couple days and think about it. If you constantly think about it, it's something that you really want or something that you actually need, and you're going to go ahead and buy it. Most of the times, I have the things in my cart and I end up removing them because it's just like, sometimes I even get to the point where I'm like, why did I put this in here again? Like, what is this? Like, why do I need this? And I remove them. So that has been a very effective way how to not overspend or spend unnecessarily on things that you don't. Number 2 is don't store your card on any website. And this is a big one, especially subscriptions. A prime example is Savage Fenty. My card will be charged like randomly, and I don't even need new bras, new panties. Like, I don't need them. Why am I being charged $49.95 every month? And I don't need this thing. And because my card is already charged, I'll just go ahead and purchase something from the site because you already have my money. And because it's already charged to your card, you're not looking at it as money that you're actually spending, but the money came out of your account. But because you're thinking it's some kind of spare money because it's already charged. So that's number 2. Don't store your cards on any websites, even if it's not a monthly subscription where they actually charge you every month. Just the fact that you have to get up and go get your card from out your bag, your purse, wherever, that sometimes the laziness, because sometimes I'm just laying down in the bed. Okay, let me go shop. And because I have to get up and go for my purse, that saves me. So I'm too lazy to get up, like in the middle of the night, whatever. Too lazy to get up, and I just end up not purchasing that thing because I had to go get my card. And turns out I didn't really need the thing. I don't really want it. I just idleness. Okay, so that's number 2. Don't store your card on any website. It's a trick. Like random sites, when they ask you, do you want me to save this card for future purchases? No. Okay, no, you're not trick me. Cannot trick me. Number 3 is don't hop on every trend. Okay, that will cause you to spend. Trends are forever changing. Trends are forever coming. So if you're up on every single one, you're gonna forever be spending your money like crazy. Trends go and come every second. There's something new. There's a different type of shoe. There's a different type of bag. Everything, jewelry, everything. Trends change so often. And if you jump on every single one, you're going to not have any money and you're going to overspend every single time. It's better to buy stuff that's like classic things that are timeless that you're going to have forever, and you can rewear them with different outfits and you can swap them out. Nobody notices because it's a plain black shoe or a plain necklace. Just don't jump on every trend. You're gonna find, and then they go out of style, so you can't even use the thing again. They're out of style, wasted your money. This was only for this season. You can't wear it again. If you wear it again, you're gonna look like a puppy show. Like, where you going at that? Where she go in at that? Fanny packs, for instance. They lasted a good while. They had a good run, but guarantee in a year or two, it's not going to. If you wear a fanny pack in a year or two, you're gonna look like an idiot. So don't jump on every trend. This is not specific to fanny packs. I'm just giving an example. If you really like the thing, you can, but don't jump on every single one is the point. Number 4 is don't get curious about the different websites, the new shopping websites that come up. Don't get curious about every single one. Find a couple that you really like and stick to it. And if it is that there's a new one, make sure that you watch and see that it's tried and true and it actually is beneficial before you go ahead and start purchasing from them, for multiple reasons. For one, they get addictive. Say Instacart. I heard a lot of people raving about Instacart because I know how I am with Amazon, and people are saying like it's the best thing since sliced bread, the Instacart. I never ever bought anything on Instacart, and I don't plan to, because I know who I am. Sometimes you have to know yourself and prevent the thing before it happens. Okay, you can't delusional and pretend like you're somebody else when you're not. If you know that you have a problem with this thing, it's like rubbing butter in puss mouth, Jamaican people would say. If you know you have a certain issue and past instances have shown you that this is how I'm going to behave, my habits, don't go putting yourself in sticky situations, okay? So Instacart, I never even try to go on Instacart because I know that if they become addictive and I'm going to overspend and I'm going to want everything on there. So I stay clear of Instacart. This is not specific to Instacart. This is just a prime example. This is what I can think of right now. I knew the trend came out. Everybody was raving about it. Instacart is the best thing since sliced bread. And Tushana said, no. I'm not even going to look. Me nah look. Because Amazon alone will done my money. And Instacart, you're not going to get the chance to. All right, so, and then there's a second reason. The second reason is sometimes the sites aren't legitimate and they'll market people's clothing and they'll have the girls on there that are from other sites, and you go ahead and purchase, and when it comes, it's a piece of paper. It is nothing. Not of quality, you can't even wear it. It's one thing if the thing comes and you can actually wear the thing, but it's a whole other thing when the thing comes and it's just like, what is this? You can't even say, all right, this is not what I ordered, but I can still wear this out. The thing is not wearable. So that's the second reason to not jump on every new website that comes. Number 5 is be accountable to someone. So if you have a partner, that's the best person. So find somebody that you can be accountable to. If it's not a partner, the partner would be the most ideal person. But if you don't really listen to your partner, find somebody else, get an accountant, a bookkeeper, somebody, or even a friend that you actually really respect. Go to them and say, this is the issue that I'm having. I'm overspending. I shop a lot and I want to have certain amount to spend on this, or give them a certain amount and say, okay, this is what I want to be spending on retail therapy every month. So if I overspend, don't give me no more or something, you know. Let's find somebody that you can be accountable to, somebody that knows exactly what you're planning to do and that's going to come say something to you if you're not following through with it. We're all adults and we don't really listen to people anyways, but you know, it can help. Number 6 is set a budget and be disciplined, because you can set a budget and don't follow through with the budget. You can set a budget and what will stop you from overspend and go way past it? Who will stop you? Nobody. But if you have discipline, you can stop yourself. So even with accountability that I just mentioned, it takes discipline, because like I said, we're all adults, and who's going to stop you from spending your money that you worked for? So set a budget and be disciplined in following through with that budget. One of the ways you can be disciplined is having a bigger goal that you're trying to get to. And every time you're going to be not disciplined, you remind yourself of your goal. So number 7, this is my favorite one. And this is buy the things that are necessities online. All right. So for me, I just like the motion of going to a site and scrolling through and picking items and putting it in my cart. Like, that's my favorite part. Just like shopping through and finding new stuff and coming up with different brands and models of the same thing that I need. So because my whole thing is going online and buying stuff and putting it in my cart, what I started doing is only buying the things that I, even saving or holding off on the things that I need when I go to the supermarket, so I can actually go online and purchase them on random occasions. And then I buy them separately, so I don't go to the supermarket and go make a whole grocery list and do a big shopping, because that's gonna wear off. Remember, the whole thing is I like to be shopping. So if I go one time to the supermarket and I buy everything that I need, I'm not going to be able to have the motion of shopping or doing the retail therapy. So what I do is break it up and look at items based on when they're running out. So each time I have the last of something or 2 left of something in my house, and I buy them in bulk. That's what I usually do. And every time I'm on my last one, I go to my cart and I go and find the thing. Sometimes I find different colors of the thing that I need. Say for example, even like Tide Pods. There's so many different ones. And sometimes I go and I switch it up, like, okay, let's try this one. And that does something for me, because like I said, it's the thought of shopping that really gets me going. It's the retail therapy of it that gets me going. It's not necessarily what I'm buying. So if I save my necessities to buy them online, then I can still have the fulfillment of going to shop, right? And getting the things that I actually need. And when I buy the things, it's things that I actually need. Okay, so that's a good tip, and I'm telling you that works. Different brooms, like, okay, let me get a red broom instead of like a gray broom, like the things that you actually need, actually when your stuff breaks or something like that. Just like anything that you use, I use a lot of like self-care products, say like bath steamers. I'll go on Amazon and I'll like look for different scents in it. Just like any little thing, and it's so much self-care stuff that I use that I pretty much always have something that I need to buy, because I don't go buying them all at once. Okay, and even part of having the packages shipped, like every time when you go on your USPS and it says, oh, you have a piece of mail coming, that does something for me. Like, oh, it's something new, but it's something that you actually really need. So that's like one of my biggest tips, and I will recommend that one. Like, that works. That saves you so much money, and sometimes the things are cheaper when you buy them on Amazon or wherever than going into the supermarket to buy them. So that's like one of my secret tips on not overspending. And number 8, actually, this is my secret. This is my favorite one, actually. Locking your cards, locking and unlocking your cards randomly. Okay, this saves you, because sometimes you'll go and you'll order something and put in your cart and you're ready to check out, and when you're checked out, right, it declines and you have to go and enter a password, enter a username, right, and then unlock the card and then go back and then go purchase the thing. And because that takes a while to do, and sometimes you're lazy, like I said, like you're in bed. Most of the times when I'm shopping, I'm in bed, just going through my phone, like what can I buy? So because you're lazy and you just want to go sleep or something, you just don't bother unlock the card, and that saves you money. And then by tomorrow, you think about the thing and you're like, what was I gonna buy again? Oh, I don't need this thing. And then you move on from it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop at 8 ways how to overcome being a shopaholic, or 8 ways how to prevent yourself from overspending and still have the feeling of going through the retail therapy and not overspending and actually buying things that you need. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.